Hello, lovely people! Welcome back to the world of Psychonauts with me, Manaloths. Now, we were last off in this giant disco roller rink bowl place. And we are now trying to get these rings to go spinny, spinny, spinny like the DJ discs. Because I am apparently now a disc jockey, according to my teacher, Mila Bordello. Right? That's her name? Yeah, that's her name. Disco people! The party is just beginning, come on. I don't know why I just went Jamaican there. Alright, let's try it this way. Yeah. Too pro.
Woohoo! You are the sugar in my bowl, darling. Now just follow the flowers, won't you? And try to stay rolling at all times. That is the theme of this party.
I'm gonna keep rolling. Rolling. Rolling on the river. We had to do a choir rendition of that song for, Okay, so a little bit of a story behind the Go saying this. But, I was in show choir in my high school for my junior and senior year, now I think about it. I originally started off at Buchanan High School in Michigan. But I was living with my dad, and about halfway through, I think it was junior year? No, 3/4 of the way through junior year, I ended up having to switch schools because we couldn't afford pay for gas and finish my schooling there. So, yeah, anyway, the school I ended up going to ends up actually having a... Why can't I get up there? The school I ended up going to has a program called show choir, which, if you don't know what show choir is, it's essentially normal choir. But instead of just singing, there's also the act of dancing included in it. I will get you, figment of her imagination. There we go. And in show choir, you end up dancing, you learn your song, just, doing whatever the choreography demands of you. And I was in show choir, and we had to do this, I can't remember the name of the song, but it was the Rolling on the River song I was just singing. Rolling, rolling on the river. Personally, I didn't like the song that much.
Now, I'm not saying that you will fall, but if you ever did, I'll put a ball return down here for you. Just jump in there if you need to come back up here in a hurry.
Important thing here, so I'm gonna dance.
Darling, float over here, will you? These rings aren't spinning and they are ruining my party.
But, remember, I didn't really like any of the songs there.
I'm not saying it won't ever let you down, but it
I know
will
you
let
didn't
down
just do
nice
that.
and
I did do
slow.
that. It was an accident, lady. I am so sorry. We all's gonna party over here. What is that? That's a duffel bag, right? I think it's a duffel bag. But yeah, I didn't like any of the songs that we did in show choir, to be honest. I mean, it's not like we didn't do any good pop songs. It was just they all didn't... I don't know. They just didn't flow with me, I guess would be a good way to say it. Doing. Don't worry, Mila. I will get the ring spinning for your party.
Thank you, sweetie. I feel so much better now.
Yeah. But, yeah, that was show choir. And again, like I said, it wasn't too great.
Come on, let's take it a little higher now.
We're getting so high. Funny. No touch. I want to get high.
Ooh, look at the crowd. Things are starting to pick up. See that draft up above, darling? Jump into it and float and see where it takes you.
No. Not yet, at least.
Now, why would you want to come in here? Come on, this room's no fun. Let's leave, baby.
Oh, well, this looks dark and morbid. Mila's children. Oh, so she was like an orphanage nun. She loved her kids, kept feeding them, would sing with them. Oh my god. That's horrible. She went shopping and... oh. I could see why there would be a little bit of a mind foop over there. It's a bummer, dude. I am so sorry you had to go through that. Hi, lady. Man, that's gotta be a bummer. Dude, I bet that messed her up for a long time. There's no way that wouldn't have been able to. Yeah, I know I could get a new power. I mean, man, Mila. I'm sorry. That room wasn't fun. That was dark. Really? Pinball. I mean, that's something I do like, though, is that they actually have more of a story behind them than just being psychic. See, that's the thing I'm getting the quick opinion of, is that while they're happy now, they all have, like, some kind of dark secret. Like, Coach Oleander, obviously, he was in war. That's not a good place to be. Aw, little baby sensors. That's not a good place to be. I could see that leaving him messed up inside, you know? I don't know about Sasha 9. I mean, he lost mom when he was young, which that's a hard thing to deal with, too. And then I think the saddest one has definitely got to be Mila, because she loved those little kids. And they're gone. And there's nothing she can do about that. And not only are they gone, they died in front of her in a burning building where she could hear them screaming, and there was just nothing she could do. That's just rough. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be a downer. I like games that do stuff like this, but it's just like, man. Like, it really gives you, like, the opinion of, like, these people have their own histories. I mean, they are just video game characters, but at the same time, they're more than that, you know what I mean? Come on, why can't I get up there? That's the thing I do like about video games, is that there's always something there that will humanize your character. Why is there a mental cobweb there? Yay. Breaking the rules. I bet you they didn't think of me doing that. They probably did. I don't know, that's just my opinion, though. It's like, I like games that give their characters more than just, like, the face value. Like, too many video games I see just do the simple, oh, he's a hard butt. Like, Halo. I love the Halo series, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to talk it down, but we're gonna use Johnson. You know, the black lieutenant or sergeant or whatever he is, that is kind of like iconic in the games, if you ever played them, that is. And you know, for the games you just see the hard ass military man. Well, in reality, he's just like a man like any other. He has a daughter that he loves. Well, what else is there? There's the daughter that he loves. He's divorced. You know, there's stuff like that that you just don't see in the game, and that's stuff I like. I don't know. Personal opinion. If you guys have like similar thoughts on that, please let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear your opinions on character development. If you like to have a character you can actually relate to because they have more than just their face value, or if you just prefer to have faceless NCPs that just don't really carry much of anything other than, I'm your BA assistant soldier man who's going to cover and support you throughout this series. I don't know. But that's just my process on it. I mean, I might be completely wrong with that, but that's just how I feel about video games. Because that's the thing about video games, in my opinion, is that, oh god, video games should make you feel. You should be able to play a video game, and by the end of the video game, like, obviously something silly, like completely and ridiculous, you should be able to feel something by the end of the game. I mean, like multiplayer games, like the multiplayer in Call of Duty or Dota. Well, even Dota, you can technically feel something because there's somewhat of a story depending on what character you play as. But I just completely spaced it. But yeah, like if there's a storyline to it, you should be able to.
are levitating, you are also protected from all sorts of icky things. But some things, like those spikes, those are always bad news, whether you are levitating or not. So watch out. That shouldn't be happening. Darling, do you have some problems with water? Do you want to talk about it?
It's a long story. Maybe later.
Okay, I'm always here for you, darling. Let me just say that it's very...